Guys, it's Cheyenne. Thought I would do a chit chat, get ready with me / life update video. So sit back, got something to snack on, and enjoy. Bye. Hey guys, it's Cheyenne. I thought I would hop on here and do like a chit chat, get ready with me, life update, whatever the heck you want to call it. Oh well, yeah, this is a look. So I figured now would be the time to do that, seeing as how I have an empty house. My boyfriend, now fiance, yes, I'm engaged, still setting in. But my fiance took the boys out for the day to give me a mommy day. So I figured, hey, house is quiet. I can make a video. So I know I uploaded like 3 or 4 videos, not yesterday, but the day before. And that's because I finally found an app that I can use to edit my videos. It doesn't cost me anything, and I can do more stuff to my videos as I go along, like as I learn, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, I'm gonna start off with a blood transfusion. Anyone who knows me knows that Dr. Pepper is literally my blood type. Shameless plug for Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. My fiance calls Dr. Pepper my water, and my dad calls Dr. Pepper, well, everyone else calls Dr. Pepper my blood type, because that's literally all I drink. My organs would be like, water, and I'm like, Dr. Pepper. So, we're gonna start off with primer, because, yeah, just primer. It is the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer with purified water. It looks a mess. I've had this thing forever. It's probably, well, there's no expiration date on it. But I love this stuff. 2.5 pumps. Warm it up in the hands. And just so yeah, I'm engaged now. I don't have a job anymore at the moment. I was working for the daycare that I had my boys in, and a month into, I see a hair, found it. A month into working for them, I started noticing and seeing some issues. And I took the initiative to take care of those issues. I'm not going to say the name of the daycare, but I did call DCFS on them. Because they were letting in kids that had hand, foot, and mouth, pink eye, RSV, knowing that they were contagious and not sending them home. Now, I understand sometimes they can't get a hold of the parents, or sometimes the parents just don't answer their damn phone. I get that. I don't see why the parents don't answer the damn phone, because when I was working at my other job before I started the daycare, I flat out told my bosses, look, this is before I had my second son, I told all my bosses, look, my oldest son is in daycare. If my phone rings, first of all, my phone is on sound, it's on ringer, I don't keep my phone on vibrate. Not at work. At home, I keep it on vibrate. If my phone rings, I need to answer it. Because that could be the daycare calling. That could be, you know, I was with my ex at the time. It could be my mother-in-law calling because she helped watch him. It could be my mom calling because my mom watched him on her days off. Because she likes to say I had my babies for her. They're not my babies, they're her babies. So, there's that. But no, I called DCFS on the daycare. One, because they were letting in these contagious kids, not making an effort to send them home. And my oldest son ended up getting hand, foot, and mouth because of it. I was not happy. So, I called DCFS and I tried to report anonymously. Well, any of you who work in the medical field or in the daycare field, you know that if you are a mandated reporter, which you are, you cannot report anonymously. So I had to give my name, my address, my phone number, blah, 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 blah. And the daycare found out that I called. Oh, well, whatever. Long story short, they retaliated against me. My oldest son had a doctor's appointment to confirm if it was hand, foot, and mouth. And it was. Doctor said that he could go to daycare as long as he didn't have a fever, he wasn't throwing up, and he wasn't having any diarrhea, which he wasn't. Well, we go to work on Wednesday, my birthday actually, and she turns us around to the door. Well, he needs to be scabbed over. And I was like, what are you talking about? He doesn't have any scabs. Well, then he can't be here unless he's scabbed over. Excuse me? Now we want to follow rules? Okay, yeah. So, I handed in my notice. I waited until she was gone because I can't stand her. Ever since I started working there, she acted like she had the biggest problem with me. I couldn't stand her. So I waited until I think 3, which is when she leaves. She usually leaves around 2:30. She's never there for a full day. And I went in there and I spoke to the other lady who I actually like. Again, I'm not saying any names. Hi, baby girl. My cat's on the bed. But I told her that I was there to get the boys' stuff, and she asked if they weren't coming back, and I said, no, they're not coming back. And she genuinely looked upset that I was pulling the boys out of daycare, and that I was leaving. But I flat out told her, I feel like I'm being retaliated against because I did my job. As a mandated reporter, I did my job. So, she told me, I asked her how her daughter was doing because I think her daughters go to that same daycare, and one of them is in the infant 2 room, which is the babies that are crawling and starting to walk. I asked her how she was doing because her daughter was actually hospitalized because of hand, foot, and mouth. Yeah. So, she said she's doing good and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that's good. And she said, you can go ahead and go get the boys' stuff if you want. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's the whole reason I came here. I didn't come here just for poops and giggles. But, I said goodbye to my coworker that I liked working with. Sweet woman. Love that woman to death. We still message at least a couple times a day. I was talking to her yesterday. Said goodbye to her. I got my youngest son's stuff. Now keep in mind, my youngest son he'll be 4 months old November 5th. My oldest son will be 2 years old in November 10th. And, yeah, I got my youngest son's stuff, say goodbye to her. You know, we said that we would keep in contact and we'd have to go get dinner sometime. And I told her that I would still, you know, send her pictures of the boys, let her know how they're doing, and stuff like that. So, yeah, all that happened on my birthday. It was a very, very bad day. The weekend after that, we went to my hometown to spend my birthday weekend with my parents. Me, my fiance, my mom, and my dad. We, you know, I think we were supposed to go down Saturday, but I was way too excited, and my boyfriend took us down, or my fiance took us down on Friday, because he came home and everything was already packed and ready to go. So, yeah. So, we went down on Friday, and, I think we just hung out for a little bit. I don't remember. I know my mom wasn't home. No. Yeah, we did. We hung out for a little bit. I got to see my sister, who was pregnant with my niece. She had her yesterday via C-section. She had to have a C-section because her body wasn't dilating fast enough. Her body wasn't progressing enough to do vaginal. But she's a healthy 8-pound baby girl. She's so freaking cute, you guys. I cannot wait to hold this little girl. Ugh. She's got her mom's cheeks and her chin. It's, oh my god, my sister said, copy, paste, baby. So, got to see my sister before she had the baby. Hung out with my dad for a little bit. Then we went and dropped, we took my oldest son to his dad's house, because they live in the same town, village. It's called a village, but it's technically a city. It's technically a village, but we call it a city. So, they live in Cahokia, just like my parents. And, we asked my ex-sister-in-law, I still consider her my sister-in-law, I don't give a shit, just because I'm not with him doesn't mean she's not my sister. I asked my sister if, she'd be okay, or if they would be okay with having Leon for the weekend, because the hotel that we had only had one bed. So trying to get him to go to bed at night in the hotel was gonna be interesting. So, well, that, and I know that they like seeing Leon and spending time with him, and his dad likes spending time with him. And, yeah. So, we dropped him off, and then me, my fiance, and our baby went back to the hotel. And, yeah, Friday night was a pretty easy night. We were all tired from the 2-hour car ride. So, we all fell asleep pretty easily, if I do say so myself. Saturday, we woke up, we all went to Starbucks, had coffee, had breakfast, Um, we hung out in the parking lot because COVID. You can't really hang out in restaurants anymore. Or place of business. Because the Starbucks that we went to was in a Target. So, and they didn't have any tables out, so we couldn't exactly just stand there and mingle. So we went outside and we stood by my fiance's truck and chit-chatted and what is this? And yeah, stuff. And then we went back to my parents' house. Hung out for a little bit. We did pick up Leon so that he could see my mom. And I'm losing my brain. We picked up Leon so that he could see my mom. And then around 5 o'clock, we went and dropped the boys off at my sister-in-law's because she said that she would watch both. She said she was okay with watching both Leon and Malachi while we went to dinner. And we bought them dinner and stuff like that so they didn't starve. We're decent people. Dinner was good. I tried we went to a steakhouse, Hibachi Grill, my favorite one in the world, and I tried sake for the first time and made myself extremely nauseous because no one told me you're not supposed to take sake like a shot. You're supposed to sip it. I'm sitting there, like throwing back shots of sake. Like it, I threw back like three or four. And yeah, I started feeling nauseous, so I went to the bathroom and pulled myself together. And yeah, I didn't eat much of my food, which really upsets me now that I think about it, because I freaking love Kobe's. I hardly ever take home leftovers from Kobe's. That's what it's called. It's called Kobe's. It's in Westport Plaza, Missouri, if you want to go. It's delicious. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. You get a lot of food. I think there was one time I took me and my mom for Father's Day when I was pregnant with Leon, and we both got filet mignon because I'm a steak girl. We both got filet mignon. We both got fried rice, which is $3 extra, and we both got soft drinks. We had sodas instead of water. I only spent $70 on the two of us. So, and you get a lot of food. You get a salad and soup when you first sit down, and then they cook shrimp and throw shrimp at you. It's fun. I like it. And yeah, I was upset because I didn't really eat much of my food, which still to this day I'm butthurt about because I freaking love Kobe's and I don't know when I'm ever gonna have it again. I just realized I don't have my phone. Anyway, it's fine. I'll get it. Yeah, didn't eat much of my food. still booty hurt about it. Oh well. Then we went and walked around the little plaza area that's down by the restaurant. It's like a little, I don't know what, it's a plaza. I don't know how else to describe it. But we stopped by the fountain. Now the fountain is a big deal in my family because we've taken many pictures there as a family. And we stopped by the fountain, and that's when my boyfriend got down on one knee, and he said that he I don't have any, he didn't have anything prepared, meaning he didn't have like this big old grand speech, which I'm fine with. Don't bother me none. But he's like, I just wanted to know if you'd be willing to stick around until we die. And I was like, duh. So, I'm engaged. Excuse me. I'm happy. I love him. He's really good with Leon. He loves Leon, even though he's technically Leon's stepdad. Malachi, he's convinced that Malachi hates him when, again, Malachi's only 3 months old. He doesn't even know what he is right now, let alone that knows that he hates someone. What am I doing? I don't know. So yeah. I quit my job. I felt like I was forced to quit. So yeah. It's been an interesting month. I just realized I didn't put concealer on. Oh well, I don't care. You don't need to conceal. I just need to put powder where I lose my makeup the most and where it starts separating the most. I always do right here because I wear sunglasses when it's bright outside because I'm a vampire. I hate sunlight. And my makeup always comes off like right here from the sunglasses. So that's always been my big issue with with sunglasses, is that I can never seem to keep makeup on without I did there. I was trying to say words and it just came out as gibberish. But yeah. Malachi passed his weight check. Finally. For those of you that don't know, a week after he was born, he had RSV and was hospitalized with it and wasn't gaining weight because of it. So they hospitalized him, and we increased his calorie intake. So instead of doing the normal 4 ounces of water, 2 scoops of formula, for a 5-ounce bottle for the increased calories, it's 5 ounces of water, 3 scoops of formula. I think it's the 24 or 26 kcal. I don't remember. But he was teetering back and forth between gaining weight, not gaining weight, gaining weight, not gaining weight. And he had RSV, and then after that he had viral bronchitis. Yeah, we just can't freaking win. If it's not the boys in the hospital, it's me and my fiance. Like, it's ridiculous. We cannot effing win. It's nuts. Open. Jesus. Where'd it go? There it is. So he passed. His 4-month checkup will determine if we need to keep doing the increased calories or not. So, send some good vibes our way. Blend that in, or fade it out a little bit. So yeah, that is the shit show that is my life. Oh, we're in the process of moving. Yeah. So we were having issues there. The house that we found, it's technically considered a trailer. I think it's more of a double wide than it is a trailer. But all the banks that we've been trying to get a loan through didn't want to give us a loan for a trailer. And my boyfriend was getting really upset about it, which rightfully so. But it's a nice house. I mean, she needs a little TLC and all that, but it's the space that we need. It's 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So the boys can both have their own room if needed. I don't think it would be needed. But yeah, I mean, it's got a really decent kitchen. We live in Decatur, and the kitchen that we have is poopy. Not gonna lie to you, not gonna sugarcoat it. This kitchen is poopy. There's like 2 drawers that we can actually use, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cabinets that are actually usable, and no counter space whatsoever. None. Nada. Nothing. So the kitchen for me, when looking for a house, is a deal breaker. I have to have a kitchen because I like, now that I'm, okay, I never used to cook, but I've been dabbling into things and experimenting and kind of making stuff that my parents used to make for us when we were kids, and I'm starting to like cooking. Like, I know how to make lasagna now. I know most of you are going to be like, what? You didn't know how to make lasagna? No, I didn't know how to make lasagna. My friend had to teach me. But guess what? I make a bum-ass freaking lasagna now. I know how to bake pork chops. Those are really good. I know how to bake chicken. Ooh. So, the pork chops, I found, so we have a Kroger, which is basically a Schnucks or a Shop and Safe, but just a little smaller. So we have a Kroger, and I found these marinades. And the reason I was looking for marinades is because I remember my parents marinating the pork chops or the chicken and cooking it in the oven like that. And I was like, I want to do that because that was such an easy meal for us as a kids, and we had like leftovers for days. And I was like, I want to do that. So I found a bag of chicken. Yeah, I know. A bag of chicken. I found a bag of chicken. And we went to the marinades. I also grabbed a thing of pork chops. Not a bag, but it was a meat. I grabbed a pack of pork chops. Yeah. So, I found pork chops. And then we went to the aisle where it has all the dressings and marinades. And I was looking. And I saw this sauce. It was called Lemon Garlicious. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love garlic. Love garlic. I put garlic in my ramen noodles. Okay? And chili powder. It's good. Try it. It's called Lemon Garlicious. So it's lemon and garlic, right? And my boyfriend was like, oh, that sounds so good, because he likes garlic too. And I was like, get it, we'll try it. I'm down to trying new sauces and stuff. And he's like, no, because if you don't like it, I was like, babe, get it. I want to try it. If I don't like it, oh well. I tried. So, we get it. And, why did I put that in there? And, a couple days later, I decided to cook the pork chops. And, when I tell you, this sauce smelled so freaking good. Oh my god, I opened that bottle and I was like, I wish I could even just describe it to you. It smelled so good. So good. So, hang on, I can't talk when I'm doing eyeliner. Okay, so, where was I? I forgot. Oh, the sauce. When I tell you, these pork chops came out so juicy and so freaking tender. Oh my god, they were good. They were scrumdiddlyumptious. And sorry, I can't talk. I'm doing mascara either. Okay, and the same with the chicken. Like, I would bake the chicken in the marinade sauce, and I think I did teriyaki. Oh my god, it was so good. So good. Still yummy. So yeah, I'm starting to dabble into cooking and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why the kitchen is a deal breaker for me. I have to have a decent sized kitchen. And a bathroom. Because the bathroom that we have is also doo-doo. It's ridiculous. Hello. Okay, yeah, this is a hot mess. Don't really know what else I need to do to my face. I'm not putting on false eyelashes. I was, but then I was like, do I really want to mess with that? Because it's windy outside, and I need to go to Target to get more hangers, because I have like 3 more loads of laundry that mostly needs to be hung up. Yeah. But the house that we were looking at yesterday was in Farmville, and it's right in between Champaign and Bloomington, and it's a decent house. It's gonna need some TLC. The decks are gonna need to be redone because the back deck is not even attached to the house. There's like when you go out, there's like that much of a gap. I hate you. No, get down. Go. Butthead. I don't hate her. She just did that on purpose, though. The decks would need to be replaced because, like I said, the back deck is not even attached to the house, and the side deck where the sliding door is just starting to rot. And there's also a piece of wood that when I stepped on it, I almost fell through, and I was holding my baby. So yeah, that would have to be replaced. The foundation would have to be checked because I think my boyfriend said it looked like the walls were separating. Stuff like that. Sorry, I'm terrible at YouTubing. So, we haven't decided if we're, no, so good news. We actually woke up this morning to an approval from a bank for a loan, which is awesome. So, my boyfriend asked me, he's like, do we want to do this house or do we want to keep looking? And I was like, well, I did like the house. Yes, it's going to need some, love and care and stuff like that. She's gonna need some work. She's gonna need some work. The yard's got to be cleaned up, the backyard, because it's just a hot mess. And we're wanting to fence in the yard, so we'll have to find out where our property lines are. Because we would like to get a doggy. And, yeah. I don't know why I had this out. I didn't even use it. So he asked me, do we want to keep looking and see if we find something else? What do you want to do? And I was like, well, I did like that house. It wouldn't hurt to look around, see if we can't find something else. Don't you even think about it. And, so I think we're going to keep looking, see what we can find. And stuff like that. So yeah. Hey, baby. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed sitting with me and talking while I did my makeup. I'm sorry I didn't really say any of the products that I used besides the primer. But if you want a tutorial on this, I'll be more than happy to do so, and in doing that, I will actually list the products that I use. I mainly use a bunch of e.l.f. products. Most of my lip products are Maybelline. Well, it has a sharp. I didn't know it had a sharpener. Learn something new every day. But yeah, let me know if you want to see a tutorial. I will be happy to oblige. Hope you guys enjoyed sitting with me and listening about my life, my shit show of a life. But yeah, bye.